Success is the ultimate goal for most. Some people are born into success and others work hard to get to where they are. Why do we want success? Sometimes it's just a social norm. Well, everyone else wants to be successful, so you strive to be successful as well. And other people do it for a certain purpose. Sometimes that purpose might be to get back at someone, or just because they have a really meaningful purpose to be that successful in the world. To gain success, you have to go through a couple things, as in, one must not be able to be afraid of what they're about to do. They have to think big, they have to go for it. They must introduce these new ideas and be willing to work hard, otherwise, their ideas and newfound success won't be as successful as they want. Some carry out this success into a certain kind of power where they become so powerful that they're almost manipulative. There are multiple people that people think about when they think success. Maybe it might be their parents or a family member or friend they look up to. Others, it is more powerful, like a Bill Gates or Oprah Winfrey type person. But there's also those people that are successful that are unethical as well in what they did, but they were really good at what they did, and that's why they are still talked about today in some type of way because of their success story. But some people might not think of these people as success. For example, one person does come to mind, and that is Pablo Escobar. This man grew up in a town where he had nothing. He grew up as a rancher's son and worked his way up to the top. By the time he was 35, he was already bringing in around $42 million every single week. So with that, he became one of the most successful people in the entire world when he started with nothing. How did he do that? He made friends. He was a family man. He was known as the Robin Hood of his town. He was a politician. He made himself known and made his product known in that he was the most successful person in what he did. And it wasn't necessarily ethical because he was the number one distributor of cocaine during that time period, but he knew what he was doing and he knew what he wanted, and he started this new product from scratch and became best at what he did. He had to distribute, sell, and connect with his fortune while still continuing to grow. In the end, everyone has their own success story. His might be different from Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey, but in the end, they still had the big idea. They had the don't be afraid of failure. They introduced the new idea, and they're willing to work hard. Some, obviously, like Pablo Escobar, drive crazy with success and power, and they don't know how to handle it. Pablo, in his case, he killed thousands of people. He bombed, he murdered, he manipulated. In the end, he didn't things didn't end up working out for him, but his product was still the most successful thing on the market because of those same ideas that he used that others used to be successful as well. So why do people continue to talk about Pablo Escobar when he did so many bad things to people and manipulated people? It's the ultimate story. He started from the bottom and worked his way all the way up to the top. He was the most successful man at the time in the entire world when he started with nothing when he was younger. That is the ultimate success story. Usually people have different stories for their success, but in the end, the ideas are all the same, and we ultimately all want that goal to be successful. It might not be specifically to get rich or to be the number one distributor of drugs, but it is to be your own success story. And with that, you have to think big, have new ideas, and don't be afraid to work hard to get where you want to get.